television city in Hollywood. It's Card Sharks. Here's the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you and good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you with us. We hope you enjoy our show. We have such a good time doing this show. We give away thousands of dollars. And to help me do that are two lovely dealers, and I want you to meet them. Here they are now, Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton. Before we went on the air, let me tell you, before we went on the air, there's a fraternity in the audience that asked Susanna to be a little sister to their fraternity. Is that correct?
Yes.
Have you made your mind up? Do you plan to do that?
Well, I don't know. I don't have very much experience being a little sister because I've always been an older sister.
Somehow I don't think they mind.
Maybe I'm...
Oh, you don't think that's what they mean? Decide later anyway, will you? All right. It'll be Lacey dealing out the red cards, our returning champion. Susanna, the blue cards to our challenger. We're going to pick it up from where we left off last time. And while they're getting ready, let's meet our card sharks. Here they come. Hello, champ.
Hi.
$6,200 richer.
Yes.
What are you going to do with all this money?
Pay for my car.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good lady. You know, some people say they want to travel with money. I can never figure out why you spend money to travel. You're a flight attendant.
I don't want to travel.
You would travel. Now, your husband's a flight attendant, too?
He's a flight attendant also. We've been married for 5 years. We lived in Atlanta, Georgia.
Is he a good husband?
He's a great husband.
Is he really?
Yes, he really is. He helps with the laundry and the washing.
You look at him shake his head. Yes, I'm a great husband. I am a great husband. Which one is your husband? Oh, that one there.
One now. Yeah, that's
because they had the picture of two guys there.
Oh, well,
What's his name?
John.
John.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well,
yes.
It's nice to have you back with us.
Thank
Good
you.
luck to you today.
Thanks.
And this is your challenger. Hello, Donna. Welcome back.
Hi, thank you. I'm Donna Murayama.
How much money have you won so far?
Not anything yet.
Oh, you haven't won any money yet? Oh.
No, but I hope to.
You do?
Yeah.
Is your husband in the audience?
Yes, he's a good-looking one right over next to hers. That's the one, that's the one.
That's the one right there?
Yeah, good-looking, yay!
How long have you been married to him?
Since August of last year.
Oh, so he's still good looking, only been married a year, right?
Yeah.
However, you just said he has a nice personality. That always scares me a little bit. He's not very good looking, but he has a nice personality. No, he's a nice looking fellow. And he wants you to win a lot of money, I'm sure.
Yes.
Well, we better get at it, hadn't we?
Okay.
Okay, you ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, we're dealing out the cards. They've been dealt out. Lacey has done so from the deck that we were dealing with yesterday. We're going to pick it up from where we left off yesterday. And we're in game number 1, and we're ready to ask the second question in game number 1, and it's going to go to Donna. Remember, win 2 games, you play the big money cards and go on to play the big money. You win the match and go on to play the big money cards. I'll get it right someday. I've only been doing the show almost, well, that long. You ready? Donna, we surveyed 100 women. We asked them, do you wish you had had muscles like a female bodybuilder? How many women said they wish they had muscles like a bodybuilder?
I have one big muscle right here where the baby is. Ooh.
That's right, you're pregnant.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yes. I think it looks good when, when they're on stage and they're all toned and, and everything. But in practical everyday life, I think that number is going to be kind of low.
You don't think women would like to have muscles like a female bodybuilder?
Maybe not to extremes, no.
I see. How many out of 100 would, though?
Maybe 26.
26 out of 100. Let's see what Susie says. Higher or lower than that?
Well, personally, I think that female bodybuilders have great bodies, but I have found that men are not that crazy about them. I mean, they don't think they look that good. So I'm going to say that it's going to be just a tad bit lower than that.
Think it'll be lower than 26? You know, I agree with you.
You just...
Yeah, I don't think it's attractive at all.
does.
You know,
I do.
I like to see women have toned bodies and stuff, but when they up there and they got more muscles in their arm than I have, it's I don't like it, or they make more money. Actual number of women who wish they had muscles like a bodybuilder is 9. Boy, was it ever lower. I guess the women don't like it either.
Well, they want to look...
Okay, Susie, you won control, and that means you got to change your base card if you want to. Here's the card. The card is a 7. Player change.
Okay, I think I'd like to change that card.
Yeah, don't blame you. But look what I got for you. It's 4
A 4.
this time.
Okay, higher.
Higher than the 4, your card is a queen.
Great, lower.
Lower than the queen, 2.
Oh, higher.
Higher than the deuce, jack.
Okay, lower.
To win game number 1, if it's lower than the jack, no, it's not. Right, back to the 4 she goes. And Donna took a big, deep breath, and you get a free shot at the cards playing from the 9, Donna.
Let's change it.
You can't change it. You didn't win the high-low.
I'm sorry. Lower.
Lower than the 9. It's an 8. Oh. Bad cards. Stay right there. Okay, no one has much of a lead in this game. Let's go to our next question. For you, Susie, we surveyed 100 teenage boys who are going steady. We asked them, if you were stranded on a desert island, would you rather be with your steady girlfriend than Brooke Shields? How many teenage boys said yes, they would rather be stranded with their steady girlfriend?
Well, if these boys are answering when their steady girlfriend is sitting there, I'm sure the number's going to be high. But if they didn't, it's probably going to be about an average number. So I'm going to say probably about 58.
58 out of 100 would like to be stranded with their steady girlfriend.
With their girlfriend, yes.
Let's see what Donna. Donna, she says 58 would like to be stranded with their girlfriend.
Brooke Shields, right?
That's it. Brooke Shields, right. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's going to be a lower number because guys like status and actresses and are, status and stuff. Good looking. So I think it's going to be lower.
Status won't do you much on a desert island, though. You know that. But you think it will be lower?
I think so.
I agree with you. Actual number of teenage boys who would rather be stranded with their girlfriend is 90.
Oh, okay. Way to go, boys.
No kidding. Way to go, boys. You're right. Their girlfriends must have been there when they took that survey.
Okay.
Susie, what do you want to do this for?
I want to go higher.
I want to go higher than the 4. So keep it, and it is higher. Now what will you do?
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze on the 9? Sure, she'll freeze on the 9. Keeps Donna away from the cards. They both have 9s. They both have 4s showing. I would say we're tied up this way, wouldn't you? We'll pause. We'll be back in just a moment to try to break that tie, so don't go away. The cards are, boy, are we tied up. I mean, we're really tied up. Both contestants have a 4 and a 9 showing, and that means that it's sudden death time. Someone must win the game on the next play of the cards. Control is going to be very important to you. Question goes to you, Donna. Here it is. We surveyed 100 psychiatrists, and we asked them, generally speaking, can men withstand mental stress better than women? How many psychiatrists said men can withstand stress better than women?
From my own experience, it's a low number. I think women can handle stress better.
Do you really?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many do you think out of 100 said men can withstand stress better?
32.
32 out of 100 psychiatrists said men can stand it better. Susie, what do you think?
I have to agree. Women definitely can stand stress better. But I think it's going to be even lower than that.
You think it'll be lower than that?
I really do, yeah, definitely. God, they're good.
You know what? I think women can stand pain better. But when it comes to everyday stress, like on a job and everything, I think men can withstand it better. Well, I mean, I'm only the dummy with a microphone. Who do I know? Actual number of psychiatrists said men can withstand stress better is 14. It was lower. I can't take the stress of this game anymore. Sudden death. Susie, you have control. You have 2 choices. You can change the 9 and play it out. If you goof, Donna wins the game. Pass it on to Donna. She must play off the 9. If she goofs, you win the game. What do you want to do?
The cards have been tough, so I'm going to have to pass it to Donna.
Pass it to Donna. Okay, Donna, let's see what you can do, kid.
Lower!
Lower than the 9. It's a 6.
Higher!
Higher than the 6. Queen. If it's lower, you win game number 1. It is. Oh, cheer up. You did it. You beat the odds. Boy, that was good. I know. Yes, she is tough. Yes, she's tough, and she passed it to you. That was tough. Okay, you've got $100, Donna. You win game number 1. If you win the next game, you're the new champ and play the big money cards. Susie, you've got to win the next game. If you do so, we'll play a tiebreaker game. Let's see what's going to happen. Here we go. Susie, first question. We surveyed 100 married men. We asked them, did you tell your wife you loved her the very first day you met her? How many married men said that they did?
My husband did not tell me he loved me the first time.
How long
He didn't even tell me he liked me. Actually, I think I made the first move.
Move where?
Well, I think it was when I asked him to marry me.
On the first date?
The third.
Third
It was
date.
the third date.
What do you say?
Well, okay. Why not?
I like a guy who makes big decisions. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? I think that's going to be a low number. I don't think men tell their emotions that fast. I think it's going to be about 22.
22 out of 100. Donna, what do you think about this one, my dear?
This is what the question again?
Yeah, how many married men said they did tell their wives they loved them on the very first date?
My husband even wouldn't even hold my hand when his friends were watching. So he wouldn't say he loved me on the very first date.
Is he holding your hand now?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, he is.
Higher or lower than 22? Yeah.
But I think he's an exception, so...
Your husband's an exception?
Yeah, I mean, he's the,
Is he shy?
No, he has a, macho image kind of thing.
He has a macho image?
He won't admit that he loved me in the beginning. No. He's too,
How long did it take him to admit it?
He would hold my hand in front of his friends about 4 months after we started going out.
Boy, he's a romantic devil, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's hard, though.
Higher or lower than 22?
Oh, that's so hard. A little bit lower.
A little bit lower than that. I'll bet you it's a lot lower than that. Actual number of married men who told their wives they loved them on the very first date is 10. Yes, it was lower. You ready? Okay, she says, here's your card. It is a jack.
On the lower.
Lower than the jack. Got a 5 for you. Higher than the 5. 3. No. That means that Susie gets a free shot at the card. Susie can't change it. Didn't win the high-low, but look, it's a 5.
Okay, I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 5. 3. Same card. Amazing.
Bad card.
Just amazing. No one has a lead in this game. Tell you what, maybe we can change the luck a little bit. Cards are kind of bad. We'll pause for a couple of commercials, and we'll be right back to finish this game. Don't go away now, okay? The next question goes to Donna. Donna, you win this game, and boy, big things will happen.
Yeah.
Susie, you win this game, tiebreaker time. Donna, we surveyed 100 mothers of 18-year-old girls, and we asked them, if you could switch places with your daughter for a year, would you do it? How many moms would switch places with their 18-year-old daughter for a year?
I think moms were 18 years old once, and...
Figures.
I guess it happens. But and they went through it, and it's been fun, but there's a lot of... It's a time where there's a lot of insecurities, too.
Sure.
And a lot of troubles, and you're going through all kinds of weird things.
How many moms would change for a year, then?
I'd say 33.
33 out of 100. Susie?
I think it's going to be a lower number because the mothers are there when the only time they talk to them is when things are wrong and they're crying, and I don't think they're going to go through that.
Well, I would love to be 18 for a year. Knowing what I know now, to be 18... Actual number of mothers who would switch places with their 18-year-old daughter for a year is 24. It was lower, Susie. You're right. I'm amazed at that. I guess not everybody wants to be young again after all, do they? Susie, you have a 5, you can play it or you can change it.
I'm going to play it, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than the 5. Your card's at 10.
Okay. I'm going to go lower.
She's going to go on. Lower than the 10, it's a king. Oh. Donna, you got a free shot at the cards. You're playing off the jack. You must play it.
Lower.
Lower than the jack. It's 9.
Lower.
She's going on. Lower than the 9. It's a 5. Player freeze. What's he going to do? What's that mean?
Higher.
Oh, you want to...
Higher.
Higher than the 5. Jack. This is for the championship. If it's lower than the jack, it is. We have a new champion. Congratulations, Sue. You did it. Susie, you're spreading the wealth around, that's all. You end up with $6,200.
Wonderful.
It's been wonderful having you on our
Had a
show. Good luck
terrific
to you.
time.
Okay, we'll see
Thank
you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good luck.
Come here, Donna. Hi, Camp. How are you? Be careful with that baby. Okay. You have a baby to take care of
Yeah.
now.
Can I show my mom?
Yeah, you can show your mom. 4 months,
She's in
Mom.
Hawaii.
Good. Well, we'll be back in just a moment. We're going to give you a chance to play the big money cards right after these words. So don't go away, gang. See you in a minute. Wonder what? The $200 that you won so far is yours to keep no matter what happens. Now you'll see that Lacey and Susanna have a deck of cards that you cut before we went on. And now we're going to give you new money to bet with. $200 is what we start you off with. You bet your way across the bottom row by calling off high-low. When you get to the next row up there, we give you another $400 of betting money. And again, you bet your way across the line. Remember, minimum bets are $50 each time. until you get to the top row up there, and at that time you must bet at least half of your dollars. Also, Donna, you'll have a chance to change one card per line by choosing one of the spare cards that Susanna is dealing out. I want to wish you all the luck in the world. I really want you to win a lot of money. Give the lady $200. Will you do that? Okay. Good luck to you, hon.
Thank you.
You can turn that $200 into $32,000 if things roll. Like to see you do it. Donna, here's your first card. It's a queen, and you've got $200.
$150 lower.
$150 lower than the queen. It's a 5. $350.
Higher.
$200 higher than the 5. It's a 7. $550.
Change it to number 1.
Number 1?
Yes.
The 7 will now become an 8, and you got to play with $550.
$200 lower.
$200 lower than the 8. It is it? Yes, it is. Gutsy Collins, she did it. Amazed me. You have now $750. Give you another $400. The 4 is your card, and you have $1,150.
$800 higher.
$800. If it's higher than the 4, it is $1,950. Number 2. You don't like the 6?
No.
Well, let's see if you like this one. The 6 is now a king. $1,950.
All of it. Lower.
What?
All of it lower.
You're telling me you're betting all of it lower? If it's not lower, you have 0.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it lower than the king? It is! Now you're $3,900.
$1,200 lower.
$1,200 lower than the jack.
Yeah.
The lady's making a gutsy call. It is! $5,100. The 8 is your base, and you can change that one. Okay, let's see what you got. 8 now becomes a queen. Now, Donna, you've got to bet at least $2,550.
$3,000. All of it lower. All of
What?
it lower. All of it. All of it.
All of it lower?
All of it.
If it's lower, you end up with $10,200. If it's not lower, you get nothing. Will it be lower than the queen? It is! Easy money. Yeah. $10,400. We're going to meet a new challenger for our champ right after this.
What was
I couldn't be happier for you.
Oh, thank you.
But I got to tell you something. If my wife had $5,100 and she bet it all, I'd have hit her with this microphone. I just want you to know that.
Just try hitting me.
Well, I'm not going to do that. You did great. We got to go. We'll see you next time. For Lacey, Susanna, Gene, I'm Bob. We'll see you. Bye-bye.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Shark.
How do you like your feud? With the friendly lip service of Richard Dawson or the traditional stylings of Ray Combs. Kissy, no kissy, kissy, no kissy, kissy, no kissy. You decide with a full hour of the feud coming up next, only on Game Show Network.